So this is the Arduino circuit number 11. We are now using a relay to basically turn this one on and then turn this one on, the two LEDs. So we've got our 5 volts ground on this side of the breadboard. We put it over here as well. We've got power incoming to the second pin back on both sides of the relay. We've got a transistor here. We've got two 560 ohm resistors. We've got a diode, and we've got a 2.2K resistor. So we've got essentially only one lead coming into this, which is pin number 2, coming into the transistor. When I plug this in, you will be able to see and hear the relay working. So here we go. So that noise that you're hearing out of the transistor, or the relay I mean, is actually a physical piece of metal moving, making contact, breaking contact, which is what is making these two either not light up or light up. So this is the circuit number 11 out of the Arduino book. This is controlling two LEDs with a relay. So as you saw in the video before, all we're doing is having two LEDs rotate between the two. The first one comes on for a second, turns it back off for a second. The other one comes on for a second, turns it back off for a second, and so on and so forth. And the relay is what's controlling this operation. So we have the relay connected to pin number 2, which is the output on the Arduino. We then start our setup, and we basically tell it as the same as the first one, when we had the single LED of the output for the LED pin is output. We start our loop and notice that the code here is the same as the code for the very first experiment, when we were just simply turning an LED on and then waiting a delay, turning it back off and waiting a delay, and repeating that loop as long as the Arduino had power. So that's essentially what we're doing here. We have our input is high, we have our delay of 1 second, we have the output is low, and then we wait 1 second, and then we rotate between, we keep looping that. The only difference between this now is that, as you saw, the relay is now switching between the red LED and the green LED. So when the power first comes on, the relay is sending power to the red LED. When the power shut off, it obviously shuts the red LED off, and when the power comes back on, the relay is switching it to the green LED, which is basically the resistor's other output, and then keeping it on for a second, turning it back off for a second, and when the power shuts off, the relay then switches back to the red. So it keeps looping that as long as the Arduino has power.